Yo, hello there, what is up guys? Welcome back on Project Ebonhold. So today we continue our grind to become a literal raid boss and to defeat those raid boss eventually. We did a lot of progress last time and eventually I did got to almost 80k soul ash progression. We got some pretty good points in our build. I decided that since defensive ecos are really hard to come by, there are a lot more offensive ones, then I decided to work my way a little bit to the right to get more defensive benefits. And the best way to do that is to actually go right through the stamina nodes up to the second wind, and then eventually pick the victory feast, which on maximum points give you 15% maximum health heal every time you kill a target, and we will be killing lots of targets. Therefore, if we pump as much damage as possible through ecos, then we can pop this and heal ourselves very nicely. To top it all off, I'm also spec'd mostly into spell power with my paladin. Due to the fact that it increases like the potency of my heals, and I also started playing protection for just simply more survivability. I do also found some gear, just because this heals us based off of percentage of our health. The more health we have, the better. Therefore, I did decide to choose the protection attacking spec and grab some gear along the way. I was pretty much looting everything manually. This is such a freaking chore to do, but it works. I did find eventually pretty cool pieces to level up with. Ultimately, of course, heirlooms will be the best choice that you can do here, but yeah, for the moment, it is what it is. I haven't passed level 60 threshold yet. Last time I died, I think on level 54, 55, something like that. So yeah, I also, since I already got 2 out of 3, and the next point costs like crazy amount because 25,000 soul ashes, this is massive. So for the moment I did stick to 10% heal, and I decided to go down this route of getting extra XP so my runs are faster, before I can also get more soul ash along the way this way. I've got 100% movement speed. I'm not flying just yet in Outlands, so I passed on that, but yeah, 5,000 soul ash isn't really that much. The rest is pretty much pure spell power or attack power, depending. I kind of like to combine them on the paladin, but yeah, we benefit mostly from spell power due to the fact that 2 most powerful ecos are literally 3 maybe, is the Scorched Path, which not only deals damage but also slows your enemies. Arcane Bombardment, look at this, I didn't even have a blue, but I do have 5 green ones, and I already deal like 700 damage, which is massive. And Ember Spark. Ember Spark is nice. On the beta, it only did affect 1 target. Now it hits 3, so it does help a lot while grinding. And ultimately, I also have some Hardened Resolve. 21 isn't like a big value, but it adds up eventually. And I did manage to roll like a blue Sharpened Edge, which increases all your damage by 35, so yeah, it stacks very nicely eventually. Okay, so that's more or less how does my setup look like. We're level 27 at the moment. We're very recently after the reset. So for the moment we have to get to level like around 30 and get to the Arathi Highlands, but before we do that we can still farm a little bit of those orcs. They're not really that hard, quite easy to kill, although I'm not gonna lie, the nets are pretty damn annoying. But yeah, as you can see, my damage is pretty crazy already at this point. So farming those guys isn't really that hard. The best thing is that every time something dies, as you can see, I get healed massively. Like, I've got 2k health and I get healed by 300. Look at those heals. It's just enough that a simple bombardment is gonna drop like in a very close proximity of yourself, and yeah, stuff just dies literally. If you're very early on your paladin journey, I definitely recommend getting as much spell power as possible, and then picking up this talent in Holy called Spiritual Focus. This will allow to not lose casting time while casting the healing spell. Then also pop Consecration Aura, and yeah, you can freely heal just like that, even while being under pressure. Therefore, you can just drop Consecration and just stand there, yeah, killing stuff, literally, and healing, which will tremendously increase your survivability. This is literally what I was doing before I got to 2 out of 2 victory feasts. So this works, it's pretty much tested, therefore it's very, very nice. Hey there, Mokoloko, how you doing, man? Glad you enjoy the videos, and very good that you're actually playing the server. This is nice, the more the merrier. This is like 3rd time after release. There are no queues anymore, and it seems that it's 1400 of people, almost. So yeah, pretty cool stuff, I'm not gonna lie. We got a level 28. Pretty shitty rolls. I also tried to grab some stamina with this build, because yeah, my percentage heals are more juicy that way, so every extra stamina adds up to the healing and just improves your survivability overall, so that's great. I'm gonna reroll this actually. I could have picked strength, but I didn't feel it that much powerful. Oh, your melee attacks reduce the remaining cooldown of random ability. Pretty cool, I guess. It can also affect Consecration, but mostly my defensive cooldowns, so pretty interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna pick it. Pretty fancy stuff. Okay, and now we've got nothing special, but Ember Spark is usually like best in slot to pick, so let's take it. I know that I'm a little bit too early to kind of speak about raids and any single target damage whatsoever, but yeah, I feel like Ember Spark is gonna be like one of the best, probably, eco for the single target damage. Okay, I was pretty much planning to only get like 1 or 2 levels maximum, but we did get to pretty high intensity stacks. We're at level 3 already, so it's going pretty damn widely. So yeah, I'm gonna stay here and carry on farming. We're almost level 30, at which we're gonna finish this and yeah, carry over. Can I please open this? Oh. Remember to always avoid the freaking red circles. This is a death trap. Hey man, I just dinged level oh shit. You see, they caught me because I got rooted right at the place where the red thing is gonna drop. But yeah, this is like my first death in this run, so I guess 500 soul points isn't really that bad. I don't want to start over because I just recently did. 24 strength is nice because green is literally scaling, therefore I pick it up. Okay, I cannot equip my shield just yet, but I do have Blessing of Sanctuary already, which is nice. And I should already have Seal of Light. Yeah, this is like my best in slot combo, because my auto attacks will also heal me, and later down the line in Protection Tree you actually get Reckoning, therefore this allows you to like double heal off of your auto attacks. And Seal of Light scales very nicely with spell power. Just look at this, it will heal me 170 with each attack, and if I'm gonna sacrifice all that spell power, it's only 82, so it almost like doubled. And I haven't checked actually, but let's have a look. If I put everything into attack power, oh, it actually scales also pretty nicely. Oh shit, dude, if you have blue hardened resolve, then yeah, it's best in slot. That's true. Okay, but yeah, for the moment, let's just go for this spell power, massive spell power urns. Yep, that's nice. And we've got 170 this way, which is nice as well. Okay, I just need to... A priest. How do you feel with that Holy Nova spam? Because when I was playing it in the beta, priest was so freaking mana starving that simply playing a paladin or death knight and dropping one consecration or death and decay, it didn't have that much burst, but eventually the damage added up nicely. Although, yeah, probably it's a little bit easier now since you've got all those extra random powers. Yeah, those were buffed as well, so it helps. Oh, somebody did send me some presents. What the hell is this? Oh, dude. Threm, thank you very much, mate. Those are mostly low level. I didn't actually use those. I'm sorry, mate. I cannot take that because I will just sell it. I have absolutely no use for those anymore, so... But yeah, thank you, Threm. If you're watching or not, that's an amazing from you, but yeah, I have to return this to you. Oh, but step. Oh shit, those are actually pretty damn good. Oh, such an amazing helmet. Thank you, dude. This is actually really amazing. I could use those. Send mail to step mom. Thanks for the EQ. You're the MVP. I will send you like 20 gold or something. Yeah, you're the best. Holy Nova fell off for me around 35. Yeah, I can probably feel that way. Well, but it's not really that much powerful anymore. Helmet. What was my helmet? Oh, with the spell power cloth. Oh yeah, this looks nice. I can bring back my helmet looks. But the pants, oh, those are amazing, really. Yeah, cool stuff.
I buy and trade. Be careful.
Yeah, but the paladin was actually one of the safest bets initially, since protection is pretty good and consecration is just very easy to, like, you know, drop and kite and stuff like that. That's why I decided to pick it up. Yeah, I feel that there are many amazing ecos out there, but they were not yet discovered by most of the people, and I would it would be nice if they start like adding a lot more of those class specific additions. Would be really lovely. I'm pretty sure that there's also one eco, epic one I think, that ultimately heals you by dealing damage with consecration, so it's absolutely amazing. But I haven't seen it yet, so there are things like that, but I haven't seen those yet. Although yeah, people did already test them out and seen them, so they're out there somewhere. Just need to be found. Yeah, you know, I mean, of course there is like the debate whether this one is stronger, this one is stronger. You know, I'm not a big min-maxer type of guy. I just like to enjoy myself, and I don't know, just, you know, had a feeling, a hunch that I would enjoy a paladin on those runs, and I actually do. I'm not gonna lie, especially when I will start like passing level 60 and getting some really good stuff, and then for example going red paladin with divine storm and stuff like that. It could be really fun. Yeah, the flat damage is really good. This is really bad damage. I guess forged in combat, at least we will have some extra damage. Okay, now I can equip my shield. Those powerful hands. Yeah, the flat damage is so good, especially on dodge classes and somebody that uses like consecration like myself, because it adds damage to every tick, not only like the base value, so that's why it's so good. Yeah, I did manage to get blue one very early, so yeah, my old damage gets up buffed really nicely. Therefore, that's why I decided to go maybe not fully defensive, but invest more into the defensive layers in the tree, passive tree, to bolster the defense. You know what, guys? The funny thing is that I did play in beta for a bit, and now it's already like the 3rd day after release and stuff like that, and I haven't got bored of this playstyle. And it's actually really surprising, because at first glance you would say that, you know, without endgame, with massive grinding and stuff like that, it can get boring quickly, but it really doesn't. No, I don't know, in this mode I feel like going melee is like the funniest. So no, I haven't decided and haven't tried any casters. If I would go for a ranged spec, I would probably go for a hunter. I feel like hunter was looking really cool, with volley casts while moving, multi-shot hitting 99 targets. Pretty fun stuff. And you know, last time on the stream there was a guy that was saying that, you know, I'm actually wrong about saying that class-specific stuff would be more interesting, and actually said that, you know, class-specific would be less meta. I mean, of course, there would be like specs, spec and slot stuff. There are always things like that. But in this situation where echoes are so random, pretty much we see all the people with the same shit. Sinastria, I haven't heard about this server whatsoever, to be fair. Some people said that Ebonhold is actually like a connection between Sinastria and Valinor. I did play Valinor myself, but I don't know, it wasn't that fun as this one. Mostly because in Valinor you were closed in dungeons. And I think that the biggest thing they nailed in Ebonhold is that they created Thorghast in an open world environment. So I think this is really amazing. This is just so much more fun running around the world looking for those, you know, big massive spawns. It's just so much cooler. Or extra arcane bombardment. This is gonna be crazy now. It's gonna be, yeah, almost 1000 damage with it. Pretty crazy. To be fair, guys, I actually have plenty of other private servers on my radar that I read about and constantly check out. But yeah, I haven't actually bring them up on my channel just yet. mostly because of the Project Ebonhold, you know. It's so freaking fun, and yeah, so many people actually like it, but I decided to stick with it for a second. Of course, I think the longevity for the server will be hard to maintain due to the nature, very grindy nature of things. But I'm happy that there are more cool servers on the horizons to check out. So I'm not really that afraid of, you know, getting burned out in this one. There are so many options, and you know, year 2025 sounded like a massive for private servers genre in World of Warcraft, but it was mostly only about the Classic Plus, and we're actually past that. And it's so freaking cool that 2026 looks even more promising, but not because of the Classic Plus stuff, but because of that all those custom things people come up with and bring to life. I'm really happy about that. Another Arcane Bombardment, this will be 1k now. Exactly 1002 damage. Hey Casper, can you tell me more about the Sinastria? What's like the base premise of it? Because from what I heard and from what you type here, it's a very grindy thing. At least it seems so. So I'm really curious what that is exactly. Oh shit, there's a Death Knight farming in here as well. Not perfect, but if we do manage to get to intensity number 1, it should be fine, and then we can maintain ourselves on one of the fields. But it will be hard. I miss 57. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I will be able to maintain it. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I need more. Items is your progression. You earn X by doing everything, and every single item can be attuned. What do you mean? So it's based off of crafting or what? Like you have to equip everything to progress, or I'm not quite sure if I get it. We'll need to check it out. I mean, many people actually did bring it up a couple of times already. Oh shit, look at this. Holy Revelation. Your holy overtime effects can now critically strike. I wonder if it does affect consecration. It would seem so, theoretically speaking. Oh, dude. That actually sounds pretty interesting, not gonna lie. But what, you don't like level up? You just rely on the items constantly? Not quite sure if I did get that part correctly. Those guys are respawning like instantly almost. Yeah, look at this. Ah, so like your items get the XP? Ah, okay, so there are no level ups, right? Oh shit, this is a blue one. That's so weak, I prefer spiteful shot, I guess. Yeah, the idea really seems nice. So I should need to farm all the items. Okay. But only from drops or from like open world, like dungeons and stuff also? Or professions only? Okay, and supposedly if you do get all of those items, what do you do then? Is there like some kind of end game goal or something, or just, you know, just for completion? Mounted speed, stamina for more healing. Oh shit, shit. Completely forgot that on intensity 3, this thing was going to pop up. Yeah, that can happen, man. Huh, okay. Then it means, guys, that I have to sign another server onto my wish list. Although, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a massive fan of Ascension classless, the whole base concept and stuff, and there is one quite massive server coming out this year as well. Probably by the end of February should be completed, so I do have high hopes for it. But yeah, we're gonna see. Okay, so the idea is really unique. Don't people play this at all, or what's happening? Or hasn't it just been properly advertised just yet? I'm really curious. White main? No. I don't really want to spoil the name just yet, so you know, it doesn't get that much interest. If the open beta will be finally available, I will definitely try it out and make a video about it, so... Yeah, but to be fair, from what you guys are talking about this Sinastria, the idea is really damn good, and it just simply seems more like polished. Seems, of course, because I haven't tried it. Even more polished and having more content and more customization even than Ebonhold. But I do understand that the interest was quite massive also because of my videos. And I'm gonna say this once again, I never have imagined in my wildest dreams that this server will get so much attention through my videos. So when people started popping like very positive comments under the videos, I was kind of shocked for the reception. Long time released, dude. Crazy, man. Oh, I'm almost level 40 already. That's nuts. Oh, really? You think so? Thank you, man. Thank you. Well, up until this year, I wouldn't call myself a streamer that much. I was mostly doing like edited videos and stuff. Okay, so one more question about this Sinastria. Like, you start on max level? Like, levels don't mean nothing at all? Ah, okay. Then it's kind of putting off, I'm not gonna lie, because if you do have all your chores, therefore like farming level 80 and doing standard Wrath of the Lich King stuff before getting into the juice of the content, then yeah, it's not perfect, I'm not gonna lie. What happened with the respawns? Why there are so... not so many mobs. Okay, but what about those like special powers you guys mentioned? does it really create like unique classes, or like the main feature is a dual class system? Because many people did actually say, like on Ascension especially, that oh, reduce all damage taken, let's take it, that Ascension is mostly like a dual class system, because that's how the synergies worked, you know. It was mostly like a connection, legendary, it was a connection of 2, sometimes 3 specs. Ah, also soloing, okay. Nice. It's kind of funny that World of Warcraft and all of those mods is becoming more like of an RPG, like PoE, Diablo and stuff, rather than a true MMO. So it's kind of funny for me because, yeah, like I said, the previous year was mostly about Classic Plus, which is all about the journey and stuff. And yeah, suddenly, next year we get shit tons of server and massive interest in servers that actually provide and focus on ARPG playstyle, let's say. But it's good, it's like a fresh breath of fresh air in the very, very overcrowded niche, I would say, which World of Warcraft servers are, because there were like shit tons of Wrath of the Lich King servers that were literally the same, nothing was changing. What happened to my macro? Holy shield, start attack. There you are. Nice, more survivability. Tiburazor, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right about that. We're literally playing the same game, and I kind of feel with all the videos I see about World of Warcraft, you know, classic re-release, TBC re-release, like, guys, we're playing the same version of WoW for like 3rd or 4th time already, and people were playing shit tons of hours on private servers as well, so this is the same content. That's why I'm actually even more excited about those custom servers rather than another Classic Plus, even if Blizzard pulls off like super amazing version of it, which of course probably will not happen because, yeah, let's face it, they had so many chances already. But yeah, people seem to be still excited about those re-releases, so it's kind of strange to me. Okay, so we're level 40, I guess I can carry on further a little bit. Probably have a lot more items to equip. We already get past 3k mark, so it's nice. Man, that instant flight paths are so freaking amazing, and whistle as well. I love those ideas. Okay, so Hinterlands is not really like a perfect spot for leveling, but I kind of like this route, as I can just naturally start from the Dwarven zones and go like that up here, and then to Western Plaguelands, and in Western Plaguelands you can actually get to level 60 and carry on further, so very, very nice. This is a head with more spell power, but the other one gives more stamina, so I guess I'll stick to that. Nice breastplate and a ring, which I cannot equip just yet. Sword also. I just hoard my weapons, so you know I have extra stuff to equip along my leveling journey. But yeah, I guess that farming for heirlooms will be also amazing on level 80. But I haven't played Wrath of the Lich King, standard Wrath of the Lich King, for ages. So I think that farming heirlooms is all about doing dungeons, if I remember correctly. I don't know, guys, if I will get bored a little bit of Ebonhold, I will probably also try the Sinastria, especially since you say that it's already out and released for quite some time. So it may be really interesting to check it out. Yeah, that's true. But I first wanted to get this side of tree for Victory Feast, then of course extra XP. I at least need another second adventurer, which I almost already have. If I would die right now, I would miss a couple. No, sorry, I need 24,000 because I still need Hunter Insight. Oh no, 12,000 I'm saying, yeah, because I already have the Seasoned Adventurer unlocked. So everything's correct, yeah. Leveling tech, you say? Shoot! Who knows, maybe I know it, maybe I don't. I haven't spent thousands of hours on the beta, so there's plenty of stuff I still don't know about this place. If you're willing to share it to wider a range of people from stream as well, then why not? I'm always thirsty for more knowledge. There's not so many of these freaking wolves. I need to change. And they cast, which is really annoying. Okay, there are the trolls. Oh, they started to do massive amounts of damage. That's strange. Oh really? So you mean professions? To be fair, I'm not a big fan of professions, and if I am to choose, I prefer to level a little bit slower, but you know, the way I really enjoy rather than standing and fishing. Or such a shitty powers, I guess. I guess I'm gonna take Mount Speed. Yeah, intensity farming is pretty crazy, not gonna lie. I'm gonna go into Shadow Resistance Aura. Retribution Aura doesn't really do that much in the end. Those guys are throwing constantly, which is actually quite annoying. I didn't notice, but Consecration, no, Consecration is not getting any crits. Therefore, it means that blue power, I did get it. It doesn't work for Consecration, unfortunately. I got a pretty nice amount of armor. Oh, massive pull. Finally, let's go. Yeah, probably, but you know, I thought that Holy Effect is also counted like for Consecration, so at least we know for sure now. Yeah, that's true, it's completely safe. Oh, Casper, you're not playing it. I thought that you're trying it out, but you were just hyping us up for that other server, Sinastria. Hours of fishing. Man, I cannot stand like 5 minutes on it and you're saying 2 hours of fishing. Maximum health by 175. Does it actually scale? No, it doesn't, but stamina does, so I'm gonna take stamina. Okay, finally, intensity number 1. The respawns should be a lot faster now. Seem to not have their pants on their head. That's a nice. Okay. Yeah, I feel this is a massive advantage of Ebonhold, that you can have fun straight away, you know. Very couple of levels, very first couple of levels already give you like massive powers sometimes, and if you are lucky and get good ecos, then you can get really powerful, and therefore it becomes very fun as well. So yeah, good stuff. Well, I'm not gonna lie, for me as a YouTuber, it's also nice that there are so many servers popping off with those crazy ideas, because then I've got more content to show to people. And funnily enough, Ebonhold shows me that there's massive interest in all those ideas, so it's even better. Yeah, I mean, the Rattle classes are already pretty good, but I do feel that some additions, even like maybe from Kata Mob, I'm not saying of reinventing the wheel or something, but yeah, adding a couple of stuff here and there would make things more fun and interesting. Give me level up because I cannot cast Consecration. Yeah, that's true. Warrior is kind of lackluster, and I thought that cleaving off of the global cooldown and being instant is a feature, but it seems that it was a bug, so it was pretty fun playstyle, I'm not gonna lie, but now it's kind of limited. Even that it wasn't really that much overpowered, since, you know, cleave is only hitting 2 targets, so not like super overpowered, let's say. Nice, I can just run around between those 2 wolf packs and get everything in between. Warrior could be pretty amazing on this server as well, but yeah, if they could give them like random blade storm from time to time or something like that, you know, or something like whirlwind reduces your blade storm cooldown by 15 seconds every time you're hit. You know, there could be I'm not saying that making your blade storm constantly available, but shortening its cooldown would be a really good thing to do, just to make the warriors a little bit more fun to play. There we go, level 44, pretty good. But we continue to grab some shitty spells constantly. Shema shema. Yeah man, constant grinding, constant grinding. I need to kill those mobs along the way because I don't want to lose my intensity, and eventually I'm heading here to Jintala Tor. There's a spot with warriors only, no ranged mobs, and then you can pretty much farm them endlessly. Come on, finish though. I think I have some new spells in here. Cleanse could be nice, of course. I should have Hammer of Wrath. That could be pretty helpful as well. I'm not quite sure if this is still the case, but for some time it was completely locked out. So, you know, the invites, I mean. Not quite sure if this was intended or not, but probably they wanted to limit the amount of people that can get into the Discord. But it's also kind of strange, since, you know, it wasn't far from the release when the massive hype started for the server, so... But I might be wrong, I don't know. I joined the server very early in development, so yeah, I'm in there from like forever, I feel. No problem, mate. We're welcome, we're welcome. What classes felt like Arcane Explosion Holy Nova? Warlocks have Rain of Fire, I guess. If you want to have ranged and instant spells, then I would suggest Hunter, with multi-shot and volley being available very early on for AoE. Oopsie, the Dark Wolf started to pop up. Yeah, I mean, it's quite early, you know, the end game hasn't been explored that much, I would say, so there's really not too much to talk about. There's this crazy guy on the server, my friend, which I send my regards to. He actually did solo Obsidian Sanctum today, completely solo, so... Yeah, channeled spells can be channeled while moving, literally. Move with the lava. Okay. That's not possible, unfortunately. On Ascension, there was actually a very nice power that allowed you to cast Consecration, and then it would shoot the waves of holy off of the paladin himself. That was very nice. Yeah, that's true, and it's quite mana inefficient. You mean this one? Yeah. I managed to roll the blue sharpened edge, which increases my overall damage, and it's a flat value, so very powerful. Okay, there should be... Why I have some... Ah, because I picked like 3 or 4 mounted movement speed. And look at this, how fast he's going. This is really, really crazy. Okay, let's kill some guys in here. Oh shit, what was this damage? Almost killed myself. Gotenku, no I don't. Would be lovely, but I don't. This is not an advertisement, this is my own opinion, so I really like the server, so I play it. Especially that I'm a big, massive fan of Ascension classless, and we haven't received anything from them in ages, so... Lucas Yurgo, hello, thank you for the sub, welcome on the channel, mate. A rogue being OP, I mean, yeah, Fan of Knives is pretty good. Definitely scales better than, for example, Holy Nova from Priest. But I guess that the energy starving can limit you a little bit. Although if you stack plenty of crit and go into assassination, connected with pre-overpowered poisons, and getting that energy regen stuff that you get from one of the talents every time you crit, it can get pretty overpowered. That's fair point. Terran Car, welcome on the channel, thanks for the sub, man. I already have my path worked out, let's say. You know, usually the best spots are the same that in Classic were used, for example, for Frost Mages to farm stuff. Because this is like a simple Wrath of the Lich King layout, so, you know, it's not a rocket science. Although I did, like, create my own path of leveling. And, yeah, I do choose mostly places that I think will be less crowded. Yeah, I did say Tarankar. What's wrong about that? Oopsie, we've got some shitty stuff in here. I have some mana problems for the moment, so I guess I'm gonna pick this. Oh, really? Ah, okay. Really? The dodge parry scales with AoE? Which one? BMW, hello there, mate. Not a big fan of BMW, but you're still welcome here, I guess. You know, I'm actually from Poland, and in Poland they say that, you know, BMW is best for people that, you know, they just want to flex before others. So let's say that they have pretty bad reputation overall. Rioduro, exactly, this is anti-AFK. It will instantly kill you no matter what. Although, since I have Argent Defender, I haven't checked if this would actually stop it. Oh my god, such a bad ecos recently. STV is actually really bad. I will show you when I'm gonna be finished with this little spot. Then I can show you how I go about this. Forbidden cherry flavor, yeah. Sure, man. Maybe not now. I'm actually trying to push this at least to level 60. Yeah, 20k ash isn't really that much, so I still need a little bit more. Yeah, but this spot is really good. As you have seen, Hinterlands isn't really that bad, but one disadvantage would be that when you enter from this side, you have to take all the path from Eerie Peak up here, just killing owls and the freaking wolf packs. Yeah, man, just pick a DK or a paladin or bear. Bear is pretty good, you know, because you can stack as much spell power as possible, because you can cast rejuvenation in your forms, therefore you can just kite stuff while spamming swipe and heal yourself automatically with rejuvenation, which is pretty damn overpowered with stacked up spell power. And also spell power is massive, because two best ecos is literally Arcane Bombardment, which is this one, Scorched Path, and where is it? Ember Spark. Arcane Bombardment is of course this AoE massive effect that shoots out from time to time. It deals massive damage, but it has one big disadvantage of shooting at random places. Then Ember Spark periodically just shoots out 3 fireballs at random targets. And Scorched Earth is this one. It not only deals damage, but it allows you to kite people, because it applies like 30% slowing effect, so it's pretty good. Yeah, volley, multi-shot, you can kite stuff with Scorched Earth and things like that. Another Arcane Bombardment, let's go. Shit, I do have problems with mana, even though I have Blessing of Sanctuary. I just need to get myself hit a little bit more, and then my mana goes up in seconds almost. Okay, let's sip a potion real quick. I guess I should change my judgment for the mana one, although it's not really giving that much, but will add up some extra layer of mana regen when needed. I mean, every block does something, so... There you go! Yeah, man, many people actually say, oh, I wonder how much time will pass until Ascension actually buys it over. Oh shit, I thought I'm gonna be late with this freaking anti-AFK stuff. Shoot! I already did left the spot and they still respawn right on top of me. Pussy Wizard. That's kind of funky name. Okay, let's go. Oh, nice. Increase all damage dealt by 20. Let's go. A flat, sharpened edge. Okay, guys, so... Oh, finally got Avenger Shield. Completely forgot about that. Let me sort out my stuff real quick. Using Shadow Resistance Aura, that's good. Blessing, I do have the Blessing. I don't have my Bubble on the bars. Avenger Shield. Kind of sacrifice, we don't really need that. Cleanse, consecration. Oh, Holy Wrath, that's important. Seal of Wisdom could be potentially useful sometimes. And I completely forgot to use Righteous Fury, which gives me 6% flat damage reduction from the talents. So yeah, there's that. No, this is the whistle. For the very first time you speak with the Flight Master, you're gonna get unlocked this spell in here, which is the whistle, and then every 5 minutes you can carry... The Griffin can come and carry you to the nearest Taxi Master. But yeah, some people were asking what is my route. So, I usually start on the Dwarven here in Coldridge Valley. I do like the very first quest. This is for allies because I mostly played ally. I start here, go through the... hit like level 4 or 5, then carry on through this place. There's massive amounts of monsters on this path. You can just... if you're powerful, you can just run through here and kill everything along the path up to the Coal Boiler Quarry. I usually finish the zone around level 11 or 12, then I go to Loch Modan. Shit, bro. Then I go to Loch Modan, and there are plenty of rats to kill along this path up to here, and then I transition through the loch, kill some crocodiles. There's a pretty good spot if you have intensity level 1, you can just farm here for very good results. If not, then I carry further up here, and there's plenty of monsters in here as well, mostly beasts and boars. If you do have low stamina, you have to be careful, because if 5 boars are gonna charge you instantly, then they can like one-shot you, so be careful about that. But yeah, I get here to like level 18, 19, and then I jump down through the dam up to wetlands, to here, where the knoll camps are, and the knoll camps are the perfect spot. This is like the one of the very first spots that have massive amounts of mobs. I farm here until like level 26, 27, then I carry over here to the orcs. Orc spot is pretty nice as well, because there are no casters. There are summoners in there, but strangely enough, they don't cast anything. And then I transition over then I stay here up until level 30, go to Arathi Highlands, farm some raptors around this place. There's plenty of 3 to 4 groups, so I can just carry over. And then until level 35, and then I go to the Goshek farm with the orcs and peons up to level 40. And then from level 40 I go through the gates and up through here to the hinterlands, and then I work my way through hinterlands, as you have guys seen, killing every wolf and every owl I can see. There's plenty of a lot of packs in there of them, so it's nice. And I can go to the Jintala Tor, and right at the gates there's the perfect spots with only warriors in there. So yeah, it's pretty damn good. And then from Jintala Tor I actually go to Western Plaguelands.
Have a good one.
And you guys probably all know this spot, because it has been used for such a long time already throughout the classic, which is of course the cemetery or the crypt. If you don't know, if you're in Hinterlands in Airy Peak, There's a shortcut through the mountains. You can just go through here, as you can see on the map. And then you can carry on to Western Plaguelands, and you don't have to, you know, do like this circle route. So yeah, that's sorry, I can't speak. That's more most likely what I do. More. Oh yeah, man, I do speak Czech. Like kokot and the peachy kokot right now. No mate, I'm Polish. But I did know a couple of Czech guys, so you know, it's always like that. If you meet some other nationality, you usually learn the swear words first. That's just simply how the world works, I guess. To be fair, Horde was kinda irking me, because in the Barrens is kinda annoying. Yeah, level 1 DK is pretty OP as well. I need to find some new spots instead of Western Plaguelands. Mostly because, as you can see, there's massive competition in here. Oh, this is a priest still. And she's doing quite well, it seems. I need to build up intensity, and then it doesn't matter at what spot you are, because the mobs will be constantly coming at you. Angoro, you say? Yeah, the problem is that I already have my flight paths fixed, so I would prefer to stay where I am. Yeah, but in STV there are actually very annoying humanoids, mostly casters. Of course, there's shit ton of beasts. Oh, look at them, they bugged and they are floating literally. There's this glacial spike that CCs the targets, and sometimes it just simply bugs. Look at how many people there are actually here. Nah, I don't know, I will be very soon. I just need 10 levels and I will be already in Outlands, therefore it's not really worth it of looting them. Oh yeah, Fellwood could be quite good. You know what, guys? I will do a small detour. Since I haven't done too many quests. Wait a second, let me just fix this freaking micro bar from the LVY. It's so freaking annoying. Let's reset this for a second, and then button size. I was supposed to make it smaller, and this should fix it, I think. Lock. Okay, perfecto.
That would be stealing.
Oh yeah, the raptor spots could be nice. Yeah, let's just maybe do some quest, just you know, to change the pace a little bit. Those are pretty good for leveling. I'm gonna keep them. And a new sword, which is nice. Okay, what do we have here? Tier 1 rare in Untamed Flames, but so cheap. Do you guys remember when I can find a rare in Western Plaguelands? I actually have no fucking idea. I can't remember when I can find a rare. And I'm pretty low level, so that could be a challenge.
King's honor, friend. Be careful.
So, we get back to the Western Plaguelands. Man, there's so many people in those places already. For the past 2 days, most didn't actually got that far away, so... You know what, let me check real quick. I'm gonna pop... Wowhead Classic Western Plaguelands. So, you know, I just get a brief understanding where to look for the rares. Rare NPCs. Putridius, he should be pretty much everywhere throughout. Oh shit, I know. Guys, why do you don't tell me? There's a rare mob very close by, and he usually has massive respawn rates, so if you don't know, I'm gonna show you. Uncle Venario is gonna teach you a thing or two. Let me just get one more level so he will be a little bit easier to kill potentially. Oh shit, this guy has like 1,000 of this mana leeching poisons on him. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, level 51, perfecto. Spell power or stamina? Spell power. Okay, let's go. Yeah, you know, but it's not like mandatory, so if I need a specific one, I just go up to Wowhead and it can show you more or less where to find them. Didn't have too many problems looking for them up until this point, so... Yeah, there he is. Throw a shield at him. Let's just go into some tight spot so I can constantly line of sight the freaking casters. Where's the Smaldazar bad boy? There you are. I will be better off just kiting him around and killing some random mobs. At least I can get some extra XP off of it, so... Kiting back, that's nice. And a massive stun into Consecration. Hey there, boys. You're not joining the party? Come over. Okay, massive stun. What the hell is this bug? Choose an echo. Scorched Path, of course. More damage is always nice. He's almost dead. And we will get a massive boost in... Oh, 35,000 now. Yeah, quests are really good to do now. That's true. You know what? Before we go to TBC, I feel like I will be doing more quests for the moment. They seem to be very, very worth of doing at this point. Scorched Path is nice. I just wish that it would constantly proc, even if you stand still. Because it's really annoying sometimes. If you have to move constantly. Silence those guys. I need to start to kite back, otherwise I cannot leave combat as they will respawn like forever. Move your ass. Being a Night Elf is actually pretty good because Shadow Meld can also save your life from time to time.
What's on your mind?
Ironforge. Shit, I used all my mana potions. Wasn't so lucky with the mana regen nodes. Stepmom, alright. Thank you, man, thank you. That was very kind of you. Okay, let's see what we have now. Feralas, really? Man, it's so far away. For 7,000? What did I get? Reduce your maximum mana by 6%. This is like nothing. Chance to dodge and parry. Chance to dodge and parry. 75 beasts in Tanaris. The problem is that it's not that much soul ash, and it will actually require me a massive journey. Yeah, let's follow the rare route, I guess. Feralas, let me think. Let's go to Booty Bay. Then take the boat to Ratchet, and then, yeah, we'll have to go on foot, I guess. Oh shit, I don't have Booty Bay yet. Yeah, Manethil Harbor will actually be better, and then I can travel to Theramore. Yeah, Manethil Theramore seems to be the best, because then I will land right here, go through the Barrens. It's closer than Ratchet, actually, even. Yeah, and the curses actually stick to you, so you have to be careful what you pick. If you, of course, decide to carry on the run, because the quests, the objectives are mostly to farm soul ash, And if you want to use this Soul Ash, you will have to eventually die, which will reset your debuffs. Is there a portal to Dalaran in Stormwind? Haven't played Wrath of the Lich King in ages. Didn't even know that. But yeah, Ferelas will be closer anyway from here. Or about the same, so... Elfin, what do you mean? Ecos that provide talents of a class. Are there even ecos like that? I mean, I haven't seen one, to be fair. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, let's check Ferelas now. Wowhead Classic Ferelas. Rare NPCs. There is a Snarler patrolling very close by. Or there's the Knoll Camp. Or a bug. Alright, we'll see, we'll see. Well, you can call me dumb, but I didn't even know that there are, like, talent ecos. Haven't get that far on the beta, so, yeah, didn't get them eventually. But it's actually nice if there are. There are some very powerful talents. If you do manage to get some of those, then yeah. Ah! Implement such talents, such ecos. Yeah, that could also be nice. But still, the problem is that they made those random powers so powerful that having something like that wouldn't really change things that much, I think. Especially that tree gives you so many flat values that, yeah, the percentages don't really make that much of a difference. Maybe later down the line, if you have massive gear, then sure, why not? But initially, I think it wouldn't have that much of an influence. Somebody's doing quest in Theramore, you're crazy, man. Just embrace the grind. Did you show your ass distribution? Yeah, sure, mate. Yeah, man, I mean, that's what it says on the site, that there are certain, like, mobs that drop this, like, scrolls or something. I did have a couple of those. Specific mobs or specific bosses, like Van Cleef, for example, from Deadmines, do drop some specific power. I don't know which one that was, but that was stated on the site from Ebonhold, so there are things like that, but I haven't discovered them just yet. Yeah, I mean, there are plenty of things we could do or they could do with the ecos. The problem is that they have committed to those random powers for the moment, so I don't think we're getting there going anyway. And if we implement things like that, then it's going to create a situation where we have so many ecos that we don't get the most powerful ones, which will be the random random powers. But yeah, I guess that eventually they will come up with something to kind of balance things out, and we will see more powers. So yeah. Does the scroll replace existing eco? No, it actually works in a way that if you use it on your next level up, you will have a choice of this eco. Kinda like golden skill cards worked on Ascension. So, you know, you put it like in place and you put it in place and then you have a choice in the next one. Wait a second. How's that possible? No, view distance is like maximum. There must be something wrong. Kinda strange, yeah, because it's kinda limited, that's true. Maybe it's like a fog of war or something. Let's see in the Barrens, the weather will be more clear there. No, you're right. I mean, maybe it's the weather. I got so used to Ascension Client and having that massive view range that playing standard rather than Lich King with limited, it's kind of nuts. Yeah, it got fixed. Now it's okay. I can see a lot far away. Oh, I guess that this place could be nice for farming, the Dwarven Keep and this excavation site. Although excavation site could be kind of dangerous due to the fact that there are those little dwarves that count as casters, let's say, which would be very annoying to deal with. Since they throw like burning torches, it not only deals massive damage but also annoys you as you cannot move them through the field. Geronimo! The funny thing is that I can mount mid-flight and then straight up carry on. Oh, there's an Alliance flight path. Dude, I completely forgot and haven't picked the Theramore flight path. I guess that probably in the future it could be useful. Especially that for the moment we are committing to quests, so for traveling it's massive. Also, I wouldn't recommend like committing to quests that much if you don't have rapid transit, because yeah, this is like best in slot talent early on with those insta flight paths. There are people farming in here, level 29 shaman. Okay, supposedly there's a rare mob in here. Wait a second. Flight path should be here. Thank you very much. Let me check. No, I don't have any flight locations connected to this one. Yeah, finding a rare in here will be pretty hard, to be fair. No man. The thing is that the flat values you get from the tree in itself give you so much power that looking for specific gear is kinda worthless. It's bugged, actually. It shows you the window for a small second and then it disappears. If you're fast enough, then you can pick it up, but most of the time it's really hard. Yeah, you can, but you need to actually install their launcher and kind of patch your game. Oh, I did found him. Look at this. Kinda lucky, I guess. Or you can just manually download the patch files and do it yourself, so come on, don't play Mickey Mouse with me. Although I'm not gonna lie, the launcher from Ebonhold is really awesome. It updates really quickly and yeah, it just works well, so... Oh shit. I don't have anything connected to this one and my Hearthstone is actually down. Yeah, there shouldn't. But I feel like they should add call boards to at least major places in the world. Like, you know, towns, cities and stuff. So you can just get back with the whistle to the flight master, and then pick it up from the town. I didn't know this by the name, but also I checked on Wowhead that there should be a rare in there. But yeah, the problem is that it doesn't show like the elite icon. Wait. Unit frames, target, portrait, where was that? Name, level, name, power, health. Ah, shit. There's actually like a text line that you can write in LVI that will show you those icons, but I can't remember exactly what that was. Yeah, man, a lot of quality stuff, to be fair. Like resource regen, more health, movement speed, of course, rapid transit, like I said, which teleports you straight up to the flight paths. Extra XP in here. Movement speed. Increases the number of eco rerolls available at the start of the run. Like, those are pretty good as well, but they cost like tremendous amount of ecos. But yeah, let's face it, it's mostly about the stats, so the other that you care about are like probably experience ones. And maybe resistances ultimately, because casters are pretty beefy in here. Hey guys, do you think that if I would use my flight path now, I would probably get transferred to Angoro? But I really want to go to Tanaris. Although it's kinda dumb anyway, I should go back to Theramore and grab the flight path. The problem is that I also haven't been in Dalaran, therefore I don't have all the flight paths from the north. And I cannot move to any major city. Yeah, the second continent is really bad for this, since I haven't unlocked any flight paths, and yeah, my Hearthstone is on cooldown. Okay, let's see what happens. And where would it get me? Look at my micro bar, it constantly bugs like that and drops like below here. And I have absolutely no control over it, it just randomly does like that. Tanaris, perfecto.
Well met. See you soon.
Let's check, what do I have? 14,000
How
for
are
killing stuff in burning steps.
you? Safe travels.
Huh, I did manage to get it.
See you soon.
Guys, maybe you have some ideas how can I freaking come back to Eastern Kingdoms, because I absolutely don't have any idea. I guess I have to go back to Theramore then. Raphael, really? Oh, I thought it's like specifically LVY problem. Good to hear that I'm not alone with that. Wait a minute, I'm pretty sure that I was in Desolus on my second run. Now the big question is why they don't connect. How the hell did I cast Consecration just like that? Ah yeah, probably the flight path in Feralas, the second one. That's true. But I can also go to Ratchet and then it will probably unlock the whole continent as well. Hoppa! Nice. Parkour, man. I completely forgot to pick the Theramore one. And that's my massive problem. 15 giant kill in Burning Steppes. Fuck me, man, are there any giants in Burning Steppes? What about Sivar? I guess it doesn't work. Or I got something wrong. How the fuck I'm casting Consecration randomly just like that? It didn't go off of cooldown. Do I have some special eco or something? Absolutely not. This will probably teleport me to Theramore. So I need to go a little bit further, I guess. Hey, look at this, I'm just randomly casting Consecration. Yeah, the problem is that there's no auto-looter. The shop is not yet online, the web shop I mean, so you cannot buy the auto loot bot. And they haven't decided to implement AoE loot, which would probably be the best as a free version, and then, you know, if you want to expand it, you can go for the auto loot bot. But then, yeah, they kind of put it behind a paywall, which is a bad thing, I guess. But the auto loot bot would be amazing. I can just tick to grab everything that is above rare or something and be good about that. Yeah, man, I'm prot. It's actually a lot more survivability thanks to the holy shield and all the, you know, the blocking stuff. And the reduced spell damage node is pretty nice as well. Dziękuję, dziękuję, pani prezentowa asystentko. Yeah, man, I was wondering that too. Where the hell are giants in Burning Steppes? That's actually crazy, if you think about that. Hoppa! There you go. Look at those dead bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Okay, I think I'm close enough to use the whistle. What the fuck is this? I mean, really? I was like next to Ratchet. Okay, never mind. I do have everything else unlocked. But man, I swear I was definitely closer to Ratchet.
Hello.
Oh yeah, but I haven't been in Dalaran. Oh sure, because I started this run from the Draenei place, I think.
Hello.
But yeah, I guess we'll have to wait for the boat. Or I could just go to Stormwind. Yeah, I need to go to Burning Steppes, so... Dude, you're crazy for fighting in the waters. Unless you picked the faster swimming speed. It's crazy, man. Why would you choose to fight in the water? This is like the worst part of World of Warcraft, I guess. Yeah, Cody, sometimes getting to that intensity level 1 isn't actually that hard, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I get it with just a couple of kills, and sometimes I farm freaking groups and I cannot actually stack it. Just feels random at times, I guess. Well, yeah, that's true. But if you get to intensity level 1, then pretty much every spot is great, so... Tanaris is pretty crazy with the pirates. But they're probably grey for you already, in it. Finally, Stormwind City. I missed these walls. Oh, you're finally typing in English. That's nice. Świetlik. In Polish, it's like a little fairy that lights up or something. Russian, you say, man?
Light bless you.
I wouldn't do that, definitely. Świetlik, what's your real name? Lightbug. Yeah, exactly.
I supply only the finest goods.
Alright, boys. Let's look for the giants. I have absolutely no idea. There are dragons everywhere. Maybe they mean giant kill. Maybe they mean the ogres, and they just type giants. I think so. What about my nameplates, dude? Okay, that's definitely not ogres then. Not true, man. Ogres are giants. At least to me. What the fuck is this? Malfunction Reaver. Let's go, mate. You and me, bro. Oopsie, there's a freaking dragon pelting at me. Those fucking casters. I swear. No. I got pelted, completely pelted by those casters. Oh, true, man. Those would be giants. Well, I guess 45,000 isn't that bad. So, yeah, guys, you know, that was on purpose, because you asked me to show you my leveling route. Therefore, being the nice person and a very kind person I am, I'm gonna show it to you. Face palms, yes. Yes, that was very calculated. Okay, sorting this gear is a little bit annoying sometimes, but yeah. Okay, let's grab another XP. Oh, dude, I can get 120% XP. That's actually massive, if you ask me. And I still have enough points to grab some more attack power. When you use a potion, you instantly restore an additional 10% of your maximum health. Useless. Give me more strength. More power. Perfect. I have massive XP boost now, so everything should go a lot faster. Okay, I usually just buy some random gear from the shops because I don't
Well met.
like to run naked.
Go with honor, friend.
My starter equipment. Sorry bro, I'm in a guild already.
How are
Okay, so let's go to the Coldridge Valley.
travel?
Grab the first quest.
Off with you.
And start some farming. Oh, a dodge. There you go. I just bought the ones from the vendors. Those are like 10 slaughters and 1/8, so nothing amazing. I could have probably grab more from the loot around level 50. Everything above level 50. But yeah, I'm just too lazy to loot everything. Sharpened edge, let's go. More damage is always nice to have. What the hell? Who is this Venari second? I mean, really? Hey, I started to have a little bit of a delay. That's kind of strange.
You got my attention. Safe travels.
Okay, the XP is actually awful. Yeah, mana. Get some mana regen is always nice. Arcane Bombardment or Spiteful Shard. I'm gonna go for Spiteful Shard because it's green and it's gonna scale better overall.
That's still recharging.
The extra XP should be nice. It will be like twice as fast than my other runs. Yeah, the drop rates aren't insane, to be fair. But when you do commit to looting, you can get plenty of good stuff, like myself. Plenty of blues, and most of them were just by looting, you know, random stuff, so definitely works. Okay, Stonefist Barrage. It's the flat damage increase, sharpened edge. It's blue, so it stacks nicely over time. Come on, please give me this Scorched Path. Oh, more Stonefist Barrage. Let's take it, still good. Okay, and from here on, the group starts to be quite massive, so it's good. Yeah, on Ascension that would be massive. Let's go for stamina, especially it's green, so it's gonna stack. And the healing will be more juicy. Yeah, I can definitely feel the massive increase in XP. Smacking, dude. Ah, the freaking Ice Claw debuff. It's annoying. Probably not, but the problem is that I didn't manage to get Hardened Resolve so far. Open wounds.
I can't.
When you fall below 25%, your movement speed is greatly increased. This is pretty nice to run away in tough situations. Hey guys, do you also notice that there is some small delay initially? I feel that after I died, suddenly the lags started to show up. Man, those are so bad, just reroll this stuff. Oh, blue warm-blooded. That's actually good. Even though I do have all the other passive things. Oh, Bjarn, the rare mob. Smack him faster. Nothing. The funny thing is that, you know, the normal drops are still fine, but even the rares don't drop that much loot, so that's kind of annoying. How do I level so fast? I mean, I did get all the XP nodes. Well, not all of them yet, but plenty of those. Like, look, 20% from quest, 40% from killing monsters, 20% from quests, another 14 from killing, 20 from quests, and another 14 from killing. And there's another killing one. Increases experience gained by an additional 100%. Oh my god. There's still 80% to be grabbed and another 100 at the end. Crazy, dude. Yeah, I feel like getting to higher levels would be nice, but I kinda fool around too much, I guess, and then die doing some stupid shit. That's usually my problem. Alright, let's pick the spell power. Oh, there was actually a very nice power in there and I missed it.
What's on your mind? Safe travels.
Hey there, Unwin. Glad you like it. Cavemans? Which exactly do you mean? And into which zone, so to speak? I would probably notice what exactly do you mean, but I need to know which zone. There's plenty of beasts in here to kill, so that's fine. Man, I feel so weak without the Scorched Earth. Oh, this is actually good, Pain Drive. When struck, your movement speed is increased by an additional 20% for 5 seconds. This is amazing in combat. You will be struck pretty much constantly, so... Yeah, Corrosive Breath can be annoying because you actually have to aim it. But yeah, Scorched Earth is like best in slot. I love it. And it also scales off of spell power, so... And since I don't have it, I have to mark my consecration constantly. Increase all damage or green shield. I mean, shield after nerfs isn't really that good. Flat damage is always nice, but it's white, so it's but this is one of the like limited ecos that actually scale even if they are common. Not that much, but I guess it will add up to everything, so I guess this is the choice.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Give me the Scorched Earth and I'm actually content. Level 14, there we go.
It's too far.
Arcane Bombardment. Yeah, Lock Modern in itself isn't actually that great, but since, you know, I'm carrying over to the Knolls pretty fast from here, and it's not that crowded as Westfall and Duskwood as you say, because Cemetery in Duskwood is amazing, but there are so many people over there, that's crazy, man. Arcane Bombardment is actually one of the best. Yeah, it's kind of random, but the damage scales so nicely. One day I got a blue version of it, and around level 20 it hit for like 800 damage. It's crazy, really. Plenty of mobs in here. Oh, yo, what is this? An epic, finally. While out of combat, damage and healing done is increased by 100%. Oh shit, the first strike. No man, this is actually the very first epic I got so far. The problem is that it's quite bad. While out of combat, damage and healing done is increased by 100%. This is only good for like somebody, like if you're a mage and you would cast a Pyroblast, then yeah, that could work. Otherwise, if I just pop Consecration, yeah, ambush and stuff, but you know, I'm more actually focused on sustain rather than the burst or anything like that, so... Yeah, in my opinion, it's also not great. But I don't really have that many choices. They're kind of shitty. You know what? I'm gonna reset eventually anyway, so let's just pick it. It's an epic anyway, so... Oh, dude! When you fall below 50% health, damage taken is reduced by 15% for 6 seconds. Frostguard Carapace. Carapace, I think. I don't know how to spell it, dude. Oh, Ember Spark. Let's pick it up. Well, I don't know if it's actually connected with how many runs. Oops, it seems we had some connection issues. Can you guys see the screen and hear me? Because there was some freaking lag in here. I think my internet dropped for a second. Oh shit, I almost died. Okay, I think I dropped, my internet dropped for a second. Okay, perfect, nice. some random reconnect. In hardcore, I would be probably freaking out already. But here, like I said, death is progress. It's all about the momentum. I guess the momentum word should become like epic or something on my channel. So far I haven't hit Outlands yet. 55, 56, something like that. Usually I do some random stupid shit and die.
I can't cast that yet.
Wait, where's my Blessing of Wisdom? Okay. Yeah, there's my favorite spot in the game so far. But I haven't equipped my Prospector Axe just yet. Damn it, my damage seemed kinda limited without having Scorched Earth. Some health regen, I guess. You mean the Lashtail Raptors or the Raptors on level 40? Oh, that's actually a pretty good choice. All three are good, but I guess flat damage is the go-to. Where are my... Oh, Hand of Reckoning, that's what I was looking for. Initially, like, replacing all those spells was working pretty nicely, but the further I went, and after release, it actually is quite bad now. Okay, give me more spell power, I guess. Mount speed. Oh, standard movement speed. This is actually so good. I can already feel so much faster. Normally. Best loot in the dungeons, but the stuff gear from quests has been buffed tremendously as well. Yeah, they're gonna implement it, but we'll still have to wait for it a little bit. I'm so used to kiting around that I constantly move, but without having random powers, it's not really doing me that much. Oh guys, do you see that? Increases mount speed by additional 45%. Let's take it, I'm gonna be fast as fuck! Okay, I need to be careful. Without having the Scorched Earth, this is getting a little bit dangerous. 26. I just need one more level. I'm using absolutely no gear. I have my own hidden in the bags for the moment, as I will equip it as soon as I get a required level up. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Okay, almost level 27. That's enough in here. We have to move forward a little bit. Get to the orcish camps. Ember Spark, finally something good. I'm intensity level 3. They don't really want to stop attacking me, those bastards. Okay. Oh my god, look at this speed. Yeah, this is fast as fuck. Boy. Ow. Yeah, heirlooms would be actually the best. I guess since I don't really have such amazing powers just yet, I feel like standing in one spot and just killing stuff would probably be better. Just pulling less stuff overall, a little bit more safe. But I got so used to pull big that it's crazy to not have all those powers. Shit, and I don't have mana. With Scorched Earth at least you can kinda chill with your consecration because you passively still deal damage. Without it, it's really bad. Oh, Battle Master, this is a rare mob in here. Just randomly like that. Eco's not, but overall you farm more soul ash and then you can put more power into your tree. Yeah, look at this rare mob and all he left was like a couple of copper. Yeah, mana definitely is a problem, but thankfully it's enough for the moment to get to like next level up and to the next pack. Dude, I get so many blues now, but they're so freaking shitty that it's crazy. Expertise. I guess I'm gonna go for movement speed. Okay, intensity 3 starts to become a little bit more dangerous, I guess. Okay, just a couple more kills and we're good to go. Oh shit, boy. Lay on hands. Come on, get the freaking level up finally. There you go. See ya, boys. Yeah, I mean, for leveling it doesn't matter that much, I guess. Man, some of those reroll are so freaking bad, that's crazy. I guess I'm gonna go for mana. I'm no longer in combat, why do you still spawn on me? Let's get a whistle. Blessing of Sanctuary. I constantly forgot to drop the Righteous Fury as it decreases damage I get by 3%. It's still nice. And I constantly have to run around the Shadow Resistance aura just to get a little bit less damage.
What can I do for you?
Okay, now let's get back to the Raptor. And then to Goshek Farms. We're gonna be level 50 in no time with those experience buffs.
What's on your mind?
Oh wait, I can actually equip most of my gear now.
I'm not a high enough level to use that.
Talk to me. Be good.
Okay, nice. I feel I'm pretty much prepared for the moment. The mounted speed is crazy. Oh, a shaman trying to do some stuff. Yeah, there were a bunch like that, I remember. Finally, Scorched Path. Thank you, arigato. Finally get my best power. Okay, let's equip one-hander and a shield. And now I can also get some additional mana back from time to time, which is good. And I can pull big now. Blessing of freedom. It's funny how sometimes they bug out and when, you know, Glacial Spike puts them into the air, throws them into the air actually, and they just like hang on in the air. Oh yes, this is gonna be amazing. Look at this. Blue Ember Spark. 720 damage. Look at this, I'm gonna use only Ember Spark now. I'm gonna be standing AFK. But this shit is crazy, literally. I don't have to do anything now. 2k per hit. 2,500 damage. Yeah, man, I did try Ellie Shaman a couple of times. I think eventually it can get really, really good, but especially if you can get the Earthen Root, where your Earthbind Totem is gonna literally root your enemies in one place, and then you can drop a Magma Totem and start casting Chain Lightning. I actually have two other classes I would really love to try out. One is Rogue. I feel that this Fan of Knife spam is pretty satisfying. So eventually, probably one day I want to do it. And yeah, Ellie Shaman sounds like a fun try for me as well. Okay, there's no point to stall for longer. Let's just go straight up to the farms. Hunter doesn't feel great. I mean, yeah, those powers that require you to channel are kinda annoying. That's why I don't really like those as well, and that's why I don't play casters that much this time around. Oh, there's a tattered chest in here. Can we find something useful? Mana potions, that's definitely useful. Yeah, man, just PvP is pointless to even talk about because the powers you get are so overpowered. Look at this Ember Spark. At this point, I would just one-shot pretty much everybody. The Warlock. Look, he's not even casting his spells. He just uses random stuff he get along the way. On the Paladin, at least I get to use my Consecration a little bit, so there's that. Mostly spell power. I mean, it depends on the power, on the eco, but most powerful ones, so Arcane Bombardment, Scorched Earth and Ember Spark, actually scale from spell power. That's mostly, I also play with spell power. I've got almost 700 spell power and 600 attack power. And to top it all off, it also gets better since since my healing is also increased. Look at this, with one flash of light I can do like almost 2000 heal. It's like my full HP. You know, guys, if you want to try out a paladin, I can give you a very nice tip. Build yourself into this spiritual focus, 5 out of 5, then always run with the consecration or concentration aura, and then stack pretty much as much as you can, as much spell power as you can, and just simply spam Flash of Light and cast Consecration. This is quite mana intensive, but can provide you with a massive initial survivability. Same goes with the Bear, because you can cast Rejuvenation in Bear, therefore therefore allowing you to simply deal damage with your powers and constantly heal back up with the Rejuvenation that you use. It's pretty OP initially. I feel like Bear and Paladins are probably the best class initially. DKs also, but yeah, DKs were always overpowered. Especially, I think that on level 30 you start getting pestilence, so you can spread your diseases, and you also get that talent that heals you for, I think, 5% health every time you kill something, so... Yeah, for the moment I have Sharpened Edge, but I feel I'm gonna swap it for the Blue Ember Spark, because this is like the best in slot. Yeah, let's switch it out, delete this, and put Ember Spark. This is like the best one. Even if I would get something like Hardened Resolve, the blue one, I'm not quite sure if I would actually swap it out. It's that good, the Ember Spark. Especially after the buff, since now it hits like 3 targets, so... It may seem like nothing, but you're usually pulling 6 to 8 mobs, even when on high intensity, so really good. Where is this freaking escort quest? I wanted to kill them, because they almost instantly respawn in that little hut over there, making leveling so much easier. Yeah, exactly, that's how it works. You choose one from here, and then you're gonna keep it. Later down the line, on the tree, you've got nodes that allow you to keep more ecos. Where is it? Twist of Fate, it's not that one. Maybe it was the other side. I can't find it for the moment. That window could get some kind of fix, because it's nice to navigate, but the like borderline are kind of bugged. Where is that freaking escort, dude? I swear, they should be somewhere over here. Oh, there they are. Yeah, exactly. The nods are for mounts from the tree. The nods for mounts are for, from the tree, sorry. I've got 100% speed, then you've got flying and faster flying, and then eventually you can get even faster flying from the vendors themselves. Well, those are actually pretty shitty. I guess I'm gonna go for some mana regen. Where are the bodyguards? Did somebody pull them over? Okay, I guess this one is not working. Right, I guess I need to change place. There's just simply too many people in here. You know what? I'm kind of bored of this place already. I'm gonna go for Tanaris, for example. You know, just to do some change of pace. There will probably shit ton of people over there, but no matter. No, to be honest. Mostly it's a waste of time, so haven't tried it. Oh, now it's completely... What if I log out? Is it gonna update? I wonder. Yeah, exactly. The only gear that matters really that much is the one that you could get, like heirlooms, for example. Man, it's broken. It got stuck on like the very first quests. Okay, let's go to the Mage Tower and then just teleport to Tanaris, I guess. I'm level 35, but I feel kind of confident, to be fair. Darnassus, Shatra, Dalaran, Exodar, Ironforge. I mean, they do work, but they sometimes bug out, and you have to complete them to be able to, you know, get the new ones. So it's kind of annoying sometimes.
I am on.
Let's see if it's not too dangerous. I feel it shouldn't be, but... No, it's fine. My Ember Spark is doing a lot of heavy lifting, so... Really? I mean, there are still plenty of bugs in here, that's true. No, it's not a VIP thing. You just simply can get on mount instantly. So if you do have flying already, then it's no problem to jump onto the mount instantly and, yeah, simply fly.
That spell is That's still charging.
Shit! I get like 10 health per second thanks to the Warm-Blooded. Pretty dope, not gonna lie.
Still recharging. It's too far.
Ah, flight path TP? No, also, it's quite early. You can get it right here. Rapid transit. You only take Unshaken and then rapid transit straight away. It's only 1000 nodes ash, so... Oh, look at those drops. 2 green items, one after another. OP stuff. Oh, sharpened edge, green one. It's gonna sharpen my damage so much. I feel a very small delay in here. It's kind of strange because the population hasn't changed that much. I mean, there's even like less people rather than more. Yeah, man, you probably can. It's free, you can make 2 other accounts and just go for it. There you go, level 37. And pretty useless powers, to be fair. I guess I'm gonna go for the Aegis. At least it's another extra layer of defense. You play well. I mean, there's not much skill to it, to be fair. Although I do found myself a couple of good routes and stuff. Yeah, it's hell of a lot of fun. And the funny thing is, like I mentioned already some time ago, is that I'm really impressed by the fact that this server hooked me so hard. Especially that I'm not a big fan of grinding overall in World of Warcraft. So, you know, creating a server like that hooks you from straight up to the end is definitely a very, very great idea. But yeah, it has a completely different approach, like more like a RPG. You look at all those bodies laying around and it's such a waste. Oh, another amount movement speed. That's nice. Oh, finally we will do some big pulls, guys. I'm level 38, should be safe. It does, mate. If you try to look for some grinding spots, then you will notice how alive the world is, actually. You know, it's not a dungeon finder simulator, so people don't stand in the cities. You have to go out and do stuff, so... Oh, yo, Harbinger of Doom. You deal 1% increased damage to a target for each of your damage over time effects active on it. Also increases your spell power and attack power by 40. Damage over time. For a warlock, this is like amazing, or a shadow priest even. Harbinger of Doom. I guess it's Ember Spark for me. What can I do? Ember Spark, bang, 1100. It's hard to tell. I mean, I have never really calculated things like that too much, so not quite sure. Oh yeah, I'm finally on intensity.
That spell is
Mobs should respawn faster.
that spell isn't ready. That spell isn't ready.
Where's my holy shield? There you are. All damage taken increased. Have any of you guys been to Angoro? Are there any really good spots for farming? I wish they should. There should be. There's plenty of beasts around everywhere. Oh shit. The damage started to ramp up. I guess I need to back away for a second. Raptors, yeah. Okay, we're gonna move to raptors further down the line then. Reduce all damage taken, I guess. It may not sound as much, but... Okay, let the intensity go down a little bit. Gonna re-equip my stuff.
Can't use that yet.
Oh, the guy just went in and completely smacking those guys. There's a... DK... Oh, look at this. Somebody said that the world is completely empty. I just came off of a spot for a second, and all three around are completely taken. Yeah, that's how empty it is. Okay, but thankfully there's another spot in here. I still got my 1 intensity, so this should go fast. It's a paladin, mate. This place seems a little bit small. Okay, extra mobs are coming actually now. I think I'm gonna get to like level 44 and then carry over to the pirates. I mean, ultimately you could just keep everything equipped. Gear doesn't matter at all that much. Most of the power creep you get is off of the talent tree, and you're getting so overpowered anyway that even if you reset on level 80 with best in slot gear, who cares? I mean, people are one-shotting stuff anyway, so in my opinion you can just leave it be. No man, there's no PvP. Like, look at this. It would be a total shit-faced one-shotting everybody around. This paladin is not worth your attention. Yeah, probably not. Scorching wounds. Not needed really. Let's go for intellect. Extra mana could be useful. What do you mean? Didn't know that I stream? Yeah, sometimes. A little bit more after New Year, because on Christmas I received a proper camera from my wife, so... And to be fair, when it comes down to videos, most of the things about the server was actually said already, I guess. Until we reach something like endgame dungeons and stuff, then maybe I can make some other video, you know, reacting to things like that. Otherwise, you know, what can I do? Record grinding? I guess that wouldn't probably be the best video. And streaming is actually nice. I love to actually interact with you guys, so... And playing live is even better because all of those advices I can get from you guys are actually quite amazing. Strength. Strength is always nice, but I'm kinda having problems with mana, so I'm gonna go for mana. We're level 45, so it's high time to move my ass to the pirates. Well, that's actually a good idea. Long live the king. Guys, this place can be a little bit dangerous, so I need to focus a little bit more, because otherwise, in a couple of seconds, you can actually be singing or saying oh my god, wait a minute. I need to move my ass where the ranged mobs are actually not present. To be fair, I feel kinda powerful this time around, so I'm gonna probably carry on as far as possible. I did get what I wanted, because, you know, I was aiming for this massive big XP boost, and it's working quite well. Oh, there's a paladin doing crazy pulls in there. And this place is pretty damn good, I'm not gonna lie. Attack power. More damages. Oh, there's a rare mob in here, nice. Let's go, boy. Quick movement. Damn, I can't see anything. Can you please die already? Moonberry juice from a freaking rare mob. Best in slot, guys, best in slot. Another one? The same rare? He respawned instantly with, like, intensity so high. Oh, dude, another Ember Spark. This is gonna get overpowered, really. They're respawning so fast that I cannot check the chest. Champion's Cape. Nothing that fancy, I guess. We're gonna get to those raptors really, really fast, guys. Those freaking ranged mobs. Yeah, of course, that's also a possibility. Then you can funnel the points into the other character. Absolutely possible. Should they start doing some crazy shadow damage from afar? Let's change the tactics and start grabbing some dock workers in here. Yeah, man, you can even kill yourself. Look at this. Self-execution. Oh shit, I fell. To get those soul ashes I have collected, I have to die or kill myself. With some self-execution. Maybe top of the ship would be nice. Yeah, so you simply grind, kill stuff, and do all that crazy stuff like here. And pretty much everything you do, you get this soul ashes. And but to use them in this massive passive tree that gives you a lot of boosts, you have to kill yourself to collect this soul ash. And also, if you happen to die, you have a choice to either resurrect and continue your run, but you will lose some of the soul ash you have farmed, or you can just embrace it, collect the soul ash, and yeah, start over from level 1, but then you will get the soul ash, like I said, to be spent on your passive tree, therefore you're getting more powerful with every run. Also, you got the ecos. That are the randomly generated powers that give you, you know, different benefits. And those are completely random, but if you get something powerful, you have a free slot in here that you can, you know, equip one of the powers to keep it on pretty much every run. So this is like more or less the whole premise of the server. Oh shit, 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 shit! I thought that I'm standing in this red circle for too long. Spell power, please. Okay, one more level up and I'm actually out of here. Well, to be fair, I myself would prefer more class-specific stuff, because, you know, there's more variety in between the classes, because in this case, you pretty much run around with the same best-in-slot powers you can get. You know, I wouldn't actually, like, compare it that much to standard WoW. I feel that people get a wrong impression about this, and you know, they kinda say that it's endgame and stuff, but this mode is, you know, about re-leveling and getting more powerful every time you do it. So, you know, the whole premise is a little bit different. That's why you kinda play it differently as well. shit, please allow me to pass through here, maybe? No? Okay, never mind. Holy Nova. But is it still powerful on the, like, higher levels? I felt like, you know, it kind of falls off a little bit. Later down the line. But maybe I just got a wrong impression or something.
Talk to me.
Talk to me. No, mana pots can be useful from time to time, especially now in my situation where the regent isn't that great.
For real.
Yeah, that's kind of true as well.
It's money, friend.
Yeah, man, I'm enjoying myself really leveling and, you know, farming stuff, especially that I already did manage to get like over 100,000, so things really are clicking now. I still have plenty of kills to make to be able to get to a level 1 to 1 million even. Rachel, you mean about the Holy Priest, or? Oh wait, I have an Echo to be equipped. Hit rating, expertise, and increased armor penetration. Like, so much useful stuff. Hit rating, whatever. Another one. Oh shit. I can either fix my mana problems for a very, 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 very long time, or I can get more damage. Oh shoot, it's so fast. Ooh. Damage is fine. I'm gonna pick mana. No, but I did get this eco. Look at this. Cavalry Instincts. Increase mount speed by additional 65%. It's kind of crazy, man. Just look at this. You. Oh no, the raptors are dead already. This is a pretty good spot, I guess. Oh yeah, boy, I've got so much mana now. Just with Holy Nova? That's nice, man. How much ash you already have? Oh, it's a rare. Nice. Let's go. Ruin me. Oops, a Devil's Ore. I better not face him just yet. $300k. I just passed 100k, so... And the difference is already tremendous. Quest item. Of course, man. But yeah, I guess it's a free XP. Later down the line, so... Maximum health. I don't know, there's not so many mobs in here, I feel like. Oh, really, Elite? Thank you, man, because I was supposed to do it at one point. Yeah, I've got this Czech friend here that helped me a lot in the beta. He's actually spending unhealthy amount of hours playing this game, and he's already over 1 million. He today soloed Obsidian Sanctum, so pretty overpowered stuff, I would say. Oh, here's the good spot. You just need to speak with a flight master. The very first you do, then you get the whistle. You know, it just happens automatically, so no worries, you're gonna get it eventually. Some hit rating can potentially be at least useful somewhat, I guess. Come on, there's not so many mobs. I need to build up some intensity, but there's not so many mobs in here, I guess. Yeah, the problem is that if you don't have a whistle, physically, you have to speak with one of the flight masters manually. But at completing starting zone, you will eventually get there, so it's not a big problem. Okay, the raptors start to stack up a little bit, which is nice. Still need just a little bit more. Nice, with my mana problems gone now, it's so much easier to play. Okay, give me more spell power, this is always nice. Shit, the Ember Spark hits for 3000. Imprisoned for 10,000 years. And you dare to come to my realm? You are not prepared. one of the most epic videos. I'm not quite sure if I like the TBC more or the Wrath of the Lich King. I mean, considering the epicness, probably Wrath of the Lich King was even better, with Arthas, the music, summoning of the freaking Frostworm. I would say that, yeah, Wrath of the Lich King was probably more epic. Oh, that's actually a good deep Xenobot. Didn't think about it that way. But I guess later down the line doesn't matter that much, since you just drop one consecration on one AoE, you get shit tons of XP. Level 54 already. I think I should move my ass a little bit further already. But I might be mistaken. To some higher level mobs. Because, yeah. I out-leveled them by quite a bit. Yeah, TBC one was cool, but not as much as the Wrath one. That's true. Totally agree. Mega bonking. Not quite sure what that is exactly. But the name sounds familiar, considering how many people actually did, like, say this about this server. I need to kill some mobs along the way as well, so I don't lose my intensity stacks. Level 55. Oh, spell power, nice. It's green one, so it's gonna stack even more. I've got almost 1000 now. A Devil's Ore? No, I don't think so. Okay, good. Let's carry over to the mud place, where then we can fight those little bastards with higher levels. The Tar Lords. But to be fair, those spots look kinda weak. Not so many mobs in here, it seems. They've got like perfect level, but not many spawns. And they will constantly throw roots at me, which is going to be annoying eventually. That's a lot of damage. can only imagine how bad it actually feels. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's already 1 AM at my place, so I will have to finish anytime soon. I just want to hit level 58, so on next session I can enter Outlands. I would really love to check it out still today, but yeah. Getting definitely too late a little bit. $56, so much mana regen now. Yeah, there are not so many good spots, it seems. At first glance, from original classic, you would say, oh my god, Ungoro, there's so many mobs in here. Well, that's kind of true, but the thing is that they are separated massively from each other, and it seems that they haven't added too many spawns to them. Therefore, yeah, it's nothing really that amazing. Okay, let's quickly have a look at Silithus. I've got massive movement speed, so it shouldn't take that long. Look at my overall damage breakdown, like Ember Spark is totally leading the charts with 5,500 crits. Arcane Bombardment 2.7, still nice. And Scorched Path. Those are like 3 best powers in here. It shows only like small numbers comparing to the other two, but the thing is that those are bursty, and Scorched Path is very sustainable spell to use, you know, it deals damage constantly, so good stuff. Oh, look at this, I just entered Silithus and this is so much better. I knew that I'm missing like one spell. They're kind of annoying because they stun constantly. Yeah, man. It depends what exactly you ask, because, for example, for Paladin, Consecration scales from both spell power and attack power, although attack power has better scaling overall. But when it comes down to ecos, it depends. Like, there are physical abilities, let's say, and skills, and there are the spell power ones, and at the moment, the spell power ones are so much more OP. Like, on the beta, before all the nerfs and stuff, there was these open wounds for physical damage that applied bleed, which stacked pretty nicely and dealt crazy amounts of damage, although yeah, it was nerfed pretty fast, so Now it's not so powerful anymore, but still, your every pretty much attack applies this bleed and deals massive damage. And if you're like a bear, for example, and spam swipe, it's gonna be crazy. New Ember Spark, let's go. Okay, we got to level 58, guys. That's actually pretty damn nice. Oh, I didn't have a silence so far. Didn't remember that it requires like a talent or something. Oh, those has been like moved as epics now. But yeah, we're gonna get into the Outlands on our next step, so more cool equipment is waiting.
Good luck, friend.
Good luck, friend. My Hearthstone is on cooldown, so I guess I'm just gonna grab a flight path. Just for the future, you know, maybe one day we will need it, so there we go. Whee! Right, boys, thank you for dropping by the stream. We eventually finally got to level almost 60, and Outland doors are open ahead of us. So yeah, thank you for joining in. I hope you enjoyed your time. And I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully in Outlands, or maybe on level 80 already. We'll see, boys. Take care, and have a good weekend.